Damn. Kobe. Kobe.
Kobe episode. Goddamn.
Kobe.
Kobe. Yeah. Bean.
Welcome, guys. Good morning. Sorry, we got talking early. Episode 24. The Kobe episode. I'm sure we'll name it. It's your boy Roderick.
Your boy Lil Cari. You know what I'm saying?
Keep falling out, but
we thugging it out. Just two of us this week.
Yeah,
you know
Chef Hoppie. Chef Hoppie out there chasing the bag.
Yeah.
You dig?
They don't call him Chef for no reason. You feel me?
So he out there. He out there getting the bag. Bring it back for the team, fam.
Yeah. We need new shit around here. You know what I'm saying? He bringing it to us.
But yeah, we'll get back into Uzi later, man. It was a cool week.
Yeah, it was alright.
Y'all haven't seen us in a couple weeks, so we gonna recap a lot of things. But we gonna start with the past week. We had Juice WRLD drop, or you wanna do Solange first?
We can do Juice.
So Juice WRLD, Death Race for Love drop. Cari.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So I already talked to you. 22 songs. I do not like how it's 22 songs, like an hour.
We did talk about that.
It's like an hour and some 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
15 minutes, something like that. Let me see real quick.
We did go over that. Just
so I can be sure. Okay, hour and 12 minutes. I don't want to hear an hour and 12 minutes of emo. You know what I'm saying? Of perkies, drugs, and I do this for my mama. And I'm sad and I don't need anybody and I don't fuck love. You know what I'm saying? Like it sound good. But sometimes
you can't you can't vibe for that long in that mood. You have to. I don't know. I like it, but I felt the same. I felt the same way. Like I told you, like there was a point where when you're looking at the album, and you seeing the album cover, however much time is left on the song. I had to keep escaping from that and looking at the track list to be like, damn, nigga, how many more songs I got left? Like,
I swear to God, bro, I got to like maybe probably like 14-ish, around there, 14 through 17. I did the same shit. Like I was like, okay, like I'm really not trying to skip the songs.
Yeah, like I don't want to skip songs because I want to hear the whole album. I don't want to miss a good one, but it's like, come on, fam, like. But yeah, you were right. I like. However, I do feel different with Cari. I do like not that you didn't say you didn't like the album, or that there wasn't songs on there that you didn't like. But I do think it was a good album. I just think too many songs, man. And I do understand what you mean by the. Unless I guess you a super sad ass person, I can't rock like that for. That was can you go down? Was it over an hour? I think it's over an hour.
Yeah, hour 12 minutes.
Hour 12 minutes. Like I can't rock an hour 12 minutes. Yeah, like that.
I'm telling you, like we were just saying, I wanted to. It was my first listen, so of course I'm not gonna skip a song. But as I'm getting to the end of the song, I'm like, okay, it's not gonna sound better than this. I'm like, damn, I want to skip this shit because I'm tired of hearing it, but. Like you said, it was some. Don't get me wrong, it was some songs that I love.
Oh yeah, like
I've already singing. I already got the melody in my head.
Empty the intro. I'm fucking with the intro.
Yeah, I like the intro.
The Brent. I don't know if that's Fayez or Fayaz or
Fayez, I think.
Okay. Interlude was fire.
Yeah.
Interlude was incredible to me. Let's see.
You like fast too? I know. I heard you.
Times moving really fast. Better hurry up and get in your bag. Yeah, bro. I don't think you like that one, but
nah, it's alright. It ain't one. It's okay.
The emotions.
Yeah, I like emotions.
Hear me calling robbery with the singles. To me, they stand out as the best songs on the album. The most.
Those two.
Yeah, the best produced albums. I mean, the best produced songs.
Yeah, I feel that.
They sound the cleanest to me.
Yeah.
Flaws and Sins. I told you I did not like Syphilis. Sounded kind of like X.
You're trying to go like rock.
Yeah.
I ain't like it.
I don't like that, fam.
Screamo. I said no, sir. I'm finna skip this.
But was it Out My Way? There's a couple on the second end of the album that I'm rocking with, but
10 Feet. I'm rocking with that one hard. That's one of my favorites. And then of course the On God, the Thug feature.
I liked overall, all right. Like I said, my AirPods died when the album first came out, so I only heard the first half at one point when I woke up. put them back in, and I listen to the first half all over again, and then listen to the second half. So I'm better. Like I know the first half a lot more. I know the second. Not that the second's not good, but like I'm judging the first half because that's what I know the most. And it was rocking to me, but I need to get that second in better.
Before we move on, bro, I just got a question that you know what I'm saying? Like these newer artists, I don't know if they really think about it, but I feel like people who are mature in the game, except for some people, you know, because Drake just dropped a 20 song album.
Right.
But
Drake can do that.
Yeah, of course. But like rappers, you're not gonna see too many rappers put 22 songs on the track. So what do you think is with these new artists? Like, why are they putting out so many tracks?
This new age, to me, I feel like they've understood completely the fact that the fans are gonna eat up whatever they get, and because they know that, they realize they don't have to spend as much time digging into lyrical craft. They can just let it rock, and whether they let it rock 12 songs or they can just let it rock for 23. It doesn't have to be the greatest lyrical content. You don't have to sound like Kendrick or Cole anymore to push out a million albums or push out 500K albums. Yeah. You can do it making bullshit. And I'm not saying Juice is bullshit at all, because Juice make great music, and I think he's a good rapper. We've heard him freestyle. But yeah, like with these rappers nowadays, yeah, I think that you can take out some of that lyrical content and add more songs. I
would have appreciated his album more. I'm looking at Trippie's last album. He had 16 tracks. I would have probably appreciated Juice more with about 15, 16 tracks, because he could have took out a lot of shit that really didn't sound good to me.
Let me go to Goodbye and Good Riddance. Let me see how many he had on that one. Did you ever fully listen to that one?
Nah, bro, I still haven't. That's another thing I wanted to say on the show. Like, maybe I'm just not all the way.
Yeah, and that's why, like, I didn't know if you guys were really. That's why I sent the group message to y'all that I felt like he was starting to hone in on his craft.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe they hadn't heard the album from back then.
And that's what I'm exactly touching on. Like, maybe I don't know his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really thinking that when I was like, bro, this is my first album listening to him like this. Right. So maybe I don't know, like, the way he coming.
Yeah, and I think I told y'all before, and maybe I don't remember. I think I said it on an episode before, that he's an artist to me. Like I said, and I've said this before, I'm going to keep saying it. Hip-hop in the limelight, in the number one sense, has a time frame on it. Mm-hmm. He has one of the only styles, I believe, him and Post Malone, that once rap is no longer pop, like the number one thing out, they can migrate.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I think he's versatile enough. It was 16 tracks on
I thought that about Sway Lee too. But yeah, it was 16 on Goodbye and Good Riddance. That's good.
45 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can take that.
Yeah. And that was great. And he had a much bigger hit on it. Lucid Dreams.
Yeah.
Crazy. But that actually was ringing since 2017. And it didn't blow up till almost summer 18. So he had a lot. He had a lot of time on it.
You heard him on the new, it was like one of the tracks towards the end, he said something about Lucid Dreams. He's like, your girl still listening to Lucid Dreams or something like that. He
also deemed himself the freestyle king. Have you heard that?
He was like, yeah, I know I messed up, but I'm still the
freestyle king.
I was like, all right, I fuck with it.
So, okay.
Shout out to Thug. Thug, the one that started that.
Yep.
Said that he was the best freestyle out here.
And just like I said, Uzi earlier, maybe being one of the most important artists in this generation, is a new day. So it's time. That sucks to say. Damn, that sucks to say. Because, like, our Eminems and our Waynes and our Kanyes, and that's becoming a thing of the past. We're going to have to establish a new best freestyler out. The new guy that can get in the booth and tear it up without writing it down. The new guy that has he's the best artist. He can channel your emotions the best. We gotta have a new guy that can. Spitting the best. It can't be Eminem no more. It can't be Wayne no more. We got to get rid of T.I. and Yeezy, and it's.
Them niggas gotta die. I ain't talking
on me. On me.
Before I even give anybody credit, they gotta pass away. Ain't no, if they retire, I'm still gonna be like, nah, they the best.
But that's why we hate old heads.
Man, so
But think about
we
that.
old
Like,
heads, goddamn. We getting
but
up there
like,
now.
I hate when if my pops pull that Pac shit.
Yeah.
Pac's going that.
I know.
Yeah, like
He's not coming back.
and the sooner you let her go, you want me to let my mama go? This nigga here, fam. Shout out Bow, fam. Shout out Bow Wow. That nigga deserves an Academy Award.
I was praying you was gonna catch that, bro. Ooh, I was praying.
That nigga went to beating the car up, fam.
Oh my God, I was praying you caught that.
Shout out Bow.
Yeah,
Hey.
man.
Yeah, I was gonna catch that one. That nigga said, "Let her go." You want me to let my mother go? Why would I do that? You haven't. That nigga was
acting his ass off, boy.
I got my ass beat talking to my pops like that. My dad wouldn't care about no bat in my hand. Beat the fuck out of me, fam.
Man.
Damn.
Solange, right?
Yeah, Solange. What was the name of this one again? When I Get Home. When I Get Home. I'm giving this one. If I'm giving a seat at the table A+, I'm giving this one. I need more listens. B to B minus.
Yeah.
She did not come a seat at the table.
Nah. She can't. She probably will never be able to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that hoe was just.
But the thing is, this is one of the first albums. It's not a hip hop album, so I wasn't gonna do the hip hop traditional. I'm not gonna listen to people talk their shit. I'm on social media.
Yeah.
Nobody will say a fucking word about this album not being up to par with the last one. Is it because this is a Beyonce, Solange, top tier kind of thing that nobody's gonna tell her no?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not good. It's still good.
Yeah.
Great.
I kind of saw a lot of the same. Like, people wasn't really maybe giving their honest opinions. You know what I'm saying?
All I heard was good reviews and people talking about the intro.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just listening to a couple before you came in, but I think Down with the Click, Way to the Show.
Yeah, I like that.
Now the thing is, her content I think was better on the seat at the table. Her beats are always funky, like they always great to me, and throughout the song, it's always gonna catch me with the beats. But I don't know, it didn't hit as hard. Maybe she had a more hip hop feel on the last one, cause I know she had a Wayne feature.
Mm-hmm. She had Gucci Mane on this hoe, and
know.
Cardi.
Yeah, I'm just.
I was like, yeah, Cardi with the baby voice.
But like,
that first one you just can't beat, bro.
I'm saying, where did it miss?
This one?
Yeah.
Shit, I think just songs, really. Like, this one had a lot of interludes, intermissions and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the last one did too, but I feel like those were more like purposeful. You was hearing from her mother, from her father.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, that time was 2016, right?
Yeah, and that was incredible. Like,
bro, it's crazy.
But
album.
the thing is, I kind of understand what y'all was doing with Chains and stuff, the way y'all was looking at me for listening to this before Chains. But if you think about it, see at the table, you might have seen why I'm coming to this album first, because I'm like, yo, this album is going to be to critical acclaim.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's gonna go hard on this one. Not knocking it. I'm not knocking it.
Yeah, you just can't beat Cranes in the Sky. Don't touch my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
bro, like,
it's so much.
Come on.
Weary, that's one of my favorite ones.
I was ready for weed and incense, but
yeah, for real.
In a bath, nigga.
It's some wine, nigga. Some. I'm gonna have to go play this mug again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it again. Maybe I need to play it again. Am I tripping? Let me know if I'm tripping.
But I would say, bro, damn, you alright? You almost had a spill.
Trying to get my drink in on the low.
Yeah, but this one, bro, When I Get Home, it was still beautiful, well put together.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. She still got a crazy mind.
Yeah, bro, I saw a tweet. It was like that womb, like their mother's womb, is fucking magical.
On me.
Like, think about
Spectacular. You breed stars. You breed artists. Top tier artists.
I think I like Sound of Rain too. It's been I haven't listened to it. I don't think I listened to this all week, to be honest.
I I listened to it a couple times earlier in the week. It wasn't until today that I opened it up again. But I don't know. That's another thing. You were pointing out songs that you like off first, second listen of A Seat at the Table. I can name the songs I like. Like Don't Touch My Hair. I can tell you that. Cranes in the Sky. I'm gonna tell you Mad with Lil Wayne. I'm gonna tell you that.
Weary.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
That's
you.
one of the best ones.
But I can't catch one except for the intro. Even though people might call it weird, she said the exact same thing. I don't know why. No. That's my favorite one right now.
For real?
I swear to God. Same thing.
I can't co with you on that one. I like it, but Dreams.
Nah, I probably waited to show.
Way the show is good. I don't know how you say. Is it Almeida?
Something like that. Almeida.
Cardi.
Yeah, and we got some homegirls from the school that's in that video. Yeah, shout out to you. Live. Shout out you getting your work up.
Yeah, that's real live. You know who you are. Hopefully you watching.
Hey man, shout out to you. Shout out to y'all.
Trying to think.
I don't really have a whole lot more to say on Solange, but I like it. I think it's better than good. It's just
you can't compare it.
I don't like if I'm not comparing it. Great album. Yeah. If I am comparing it, Seat at the Table is just through the roof. Like the seat ain't even at the table no more.
But I don't know if we talked about this before a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We've been pushing episodes out so much, but you know, people's sophomore albums. They usually flop. This not a flop. I'm not saying that, but it's almost never as good as the first.
And I always think about that like the same way I think about like an NBA career. Your sophomore year is your most important.
Yep.
Like it's your make or break.
Yep.
And I mean, this isn't technically her sophomore album, but it's her sophomore album in the hip hop game.
Yep.
Yeah. Sophomore albums do flop.
The only person who most recently got a lot of credit for not was Black, but niggas gave Bryson hell.
Bryson should have got some hell for that one.
Yeah, of course, but
speaking of that, Bryson, we waiting on your ass.
Yeah, it's coming later this year. Don't trust me.
Yeah, I'll talk about something like that in a second.
But you can't compare Trap Soul to anything, bro. That's you know what I'm saying. Like I think we do it to ourselves sometimes. We expect so much, and it's like I think with us expecting so much that sometimes we tend not to hear the music the way that we should. You know what I mean? Like
if Bryson came into it with no expectation, great album. Like some of my favorite Bryson is on that. Like Running Me Dry, that's one of my favorite Bryson songs. Don't Get Too High, crazy album. Yeah. It's just when you think about like when you try to compare it to their freshman album is incredible. Yeah, that's the rawest and they the hungriest. So that's why I always think the freshman album is the craziest. But at the same time, you could take the step like Drake and make your sophomore album immaculate.
Better than the first.
Immaculate, fam.
Your greatest.
It just that's the difference. Like but Solange is nowhere near done. I don't think it's gonna be a limelight kind of career for her, but I think she's tuning up for some content like Beyonce coming within these next few years. Like it's Solange's turn. It's definitely Solange's turn.
Yeah, but it took her 3 years, so it's gonna be another 2.
Oh yeah, but I don't see. But this is the thing. She one of them artists, bro. So like, I don't mind her taking 2 years on her shit. Same thing with Beyonce, Jay-Z, all them. Like
Rihanna.
Take 2 years, take 2-3 on your shit. You can do that.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you bring me back 17 songs after 2 years, because you worked 2 years on those 17.
That's why Rihanna's whenever she drop an album.
And that's what I had as my snowball. You think Khaled finna have Bryson and Rihanna shut the summer back down? Khaled coming in summer. He's coming in May.
Yeah.
I know for sure, like, even if they're not on the same track, I think Khaled is pushing this shit hard. And I don't think he would be doing this if he don't have some Rihanna up his sleeve.
Yeah, man. He got to.
Because, like, all right, Jay-Z and Beyonce was on the last album. It could blow some shit up, but it ain't going to do it like Rihanna going to do it.
He always go get them Drake. I mean, he probably get Drake, but it's not going. He don't need to get Drake.
He could shut down the little fuck for free. Like he could do that. He could do something like that again. But what
was the one that they was on? Rihanna and Bryson.
Wild Thoughts.
Yeah.
Shut down the summer, fam. Yeah. If he got he could put his foot in everybody's ass and go and throw Drizzy and Riri on it and shut the summer up, nigga.
That was 2 years ago, bro.
Damn, he ain't dropped in 2 years.
Grateful was 2017.
Damn, did he have a track last summer?
I don't even know.
Yeah, he had the.
With Quavo and Bieber, or was that on?
Nah,
that was I'm the One.
He had the future Beyonce Jay-Z. Top out the Maybach. I took the top out of Maybach.
Yeah.
I took the top out. I didn't like it that hard either. Yeah. I said like it that hard. I didn't like it that much. Pause. Pause that. Yeah. But that was something I thought about earlier this week. Because I keep seeing Khaled, yo, shit crazy. I'm coming. You know that's Khaled. He always do that. But Rihanna's a little too quiet. They're a little too close. He's a little too cocky about this album. And he's gonna have a number one this summer. It just depends on who he's gonna grab. Chance, you gonna grab Wayne? You gonna get Bieber? He's got a cast that he pulls in.
You know,
he'll get Chains.
And he gonna get Cole again.
What did he get Cole for?
That interlude, Jermaine's interlude.
Yeah, that was crazy. He picked up everybody. He got Nas.
He sure did. Nas went so hard, bro.
Yeah, Major Key.
Album done.
Major Key might have been his best album.
I got the keys.
Holy Key.
I
ain't even looking, bro. I'm not even looking at that list, bro. He snapped.
Yes, sir, he did.
Bro, yeah. Major Key was that that was 2016 too? Mm-hmm. What a year.
Summer 16.
What a year. What a fucking year, man. What a year.
Take me back, goddamn. Yeah, come on.
What a year.
Before I start sweating in this up.
On me.
Man.
Before we go into a time warp, YBN Cordae, Have Mercy. I liked it. I mean, I liked it. Why am I shitting on albums today? Shitting on tracks? I don't mean to. Like, I'm not trying to, but I liked it.
You gotta keep it a book over there.
Yeah, it was good. All right, what I was saying, I think YBN Cordae, I see what's going on, guys. You're not fooling me. We're setting YBN Cordae up. He'll be one of the guys soon. But he's still young, and I think he making, you can hear it in his music. I'm not talking about the tone of his voice. He make music like, I don't know if he's 19, 20, whatever, but he sound young. Mm-hmm. And it's okay because I know he's not a gangster, and I don't expect him to make gangster music and like that. And that's not what makes your music good or bad, like pass or fail. His music just sound a little kiddie to me sometimes.
I feel what you're saying, bro. It's just don't get me wrong, he brings substance, but you know, it's just like you said, kind of.
He's just young.
I don't want to say childish because it's not childish.
It's not childish because he's mature.
Yeah. I don't know the word, but like if you listen to him,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you'll feel it.
And it's not that I don't like him. Love the nigga. He cold.
Yeah.
But it's like some ain't grown as fuck yet. Yeah. Like he'll get there.
Yeah, it's gonna take time. But he sounds great.
He does sound great.
The last two songs I really like.
Man's is gearing up to be one of those guys. I'm telling you. Yeah. But what I said earlier is that he does have perhaps a liability or two on him. The YBN crew. Not necessarily Namir because he blew the crew up. Mm-hmm. But YBN Almighty Jay. Earlier this week he got into a fight, like him and Lil TJ, I forgot his name or whatever. They got into a brawl with some niggas. Then later on this week, he got his ass fucked up. Out in New York, took his chains, they robbed him. I saw it as some sucker ass shit, but What do you think? Like the way it was portrayed to me is like it was some sucker ass shit.
Same. You know what I'm saying? Like some older niggas.
Like
it was like 5-6 niggas on one.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, niggas like, and I know we rappers and I know all of this, but this guy's a kid. Like he's a kid. Come on,
like 19.
Yeah, and maybe I haven't seen the full story. I don't know shit. The man might have been talking. I don't know what happened. But what I'm saying is like.
The nigga was by himself. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and they tried to play him like, all right, that's the thing that social media was giving me. They tried to play him like he wasn't tough or that he's scary or something like that. Come on, dude. Like, now I know that the situation might be different for you know, like if you got that mentality on you, if you crazy, whatever, yada yada yada. Because you know niggas claim they crazy, niggas say whatever. But 6-on-1, I don't blame him for running. I'll say that. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Look, I would have ran.
Like,
you feel me?
Yeah, and I'm saying like, and this is and this is the thing. Like, in his home, in his hood, maybe it's all right. I'm gonna just take this and I'm gonna pull back up, and I'm gonna pull back up on these niggas, fam. We in New York. I don't have my chops with me. I don't have my goons with me. I don't have this. He's from Texas.
He probably didn't even know who they was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and yo, it's just certain things like, yo, no. You gotta know where to rock, when to stop, yo, like.
It be when
to run.
It be social media just.
Man, you weak as fuck.
Yeah,
I saw Herbo and them talking about him. But I mean, like, you know, it's Herbo and Reese, so
that's like shit.
Of course, cause they Chicago niggas. They was gonna fuck all 6 of them.
They was gonna be strapped up already.
Yeah, but they was like, this nigga just getting his head. Like, now I will. All right. I ain't getting my head kicked like that,
seen
fam.
Yeah, bro. Stomped.
I gotta get up, fam. Yeah. I'm swinging on the, and that's what they said. He was like, all right. He was like, Herbo, I think he was like, I would at least got up swinging. And then I think Reese, either it was the other way. Reese was like, nigga, hell no. He was like, I'm on the ground swinging.
I'm shooting.
Oh yeah, fuck that. All them dead.
But them niggas would have been shooting too. They not saying that, but in Chicago, them niggas would have been shot up. Oh,
absolutely.
Easy. Absolutely.
And if this was Chicago, if Almighty tried his shit, he would have been shot up, fam. Rest in peace, Almighty Jay. We wouldn't be in here talking about this.
Yeah, no.
We'd be giving condolences. But
niggas gotta stop being alone, bro.
Niggas gotta stop.
Why? Like, bro, I'm never going nowhere alone if I'm up there like that.
But my thing, bro, like, this is like I said from the jump, this sucker ass shit to me. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Did they do this for Instagram?
Probably.
They did this to take the chain and put it on IG. To take the little kid's chain.
That's what I'm saying. I understand somebody else. This a young nigga.
Alright, like, and I'm not even saying because I don't like him or anything. I like Casanova music or anything like that. But I'm saying like a nigga like Nova, like, you run up on him and take his chains. Yeah. In New York. They not doing that. They running up on YBN Almighty Jay.
Sucker shit, bro. Like
that's
you said.
Like, I think it's clown shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you to come run up. Not gonna tell you.
We'll let that shit happen to me though.
We'll let shit happen to me though. No sirree, Bob. Yeah, now for YBN Almighty Jay. Why were you? Why are you alone in New York?
And then he wasn't running fast enough, bro.
And they said, bro, I'd hit a 4 flat out that bitch.
He was jogging.
Because he was hurt, Cari.
Got a concussion.
You can't speed off. Nigga's confused.
He was confused. He had a concussion, bro.
This nigga don't know where he's going. Right? You just wake up and niggas is chasing you. Duh.
Nigga's having a bad dream.
This nigga turned the corner. He don't know where the fuck he went. This nigga went back in the spot they beat his ass.
Nigga went around the block.
And they called that nigga stupid and beat his ass over there. Damn, fam.
Oh my god, bro.
Moral of the story is Cordae. Yeah, man. You got liabilities on your team.
Man.
I mean, you got one on your team too.
Get y'all team straight, bro.
You know they met each other basically the same way we met our best friends and shit.
Oh, for real?
They met all them niggas like playing video games and shit.
That's loud.
Like they became YBN on video games and shit.
Yeah, shout out Kid Crew.
On me. Still rocking.
Yeah.
Psych. Free my nigga around. What's next?
Jeez.
We were out for Gunna and Offset shit. 2 weeks in, Gunna still sitting 2,000 up on set. Well, last week he was 1,000 up. He 2 up on
Right now.
on set. Yeah. So Offset dropped Father of 4 a couple weeks ago. We was out. I think it was because I was out of town. How you feeling? Father of 4?
It was okay. It was solid. I think we talked out of the group. It's probably the best one. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, I don't know, lyrics.
Lyrics, yeah.
Try to add more substance, which I appreciated. But
I do appreciate that.
But I'm just not really caring about their solo careers and wanting to hear their solo albums. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather hear them as a group. Now that everybody has dropped, I'm just like, it's so repetitive, bro. Like, I don't even want to hear it.
And I think another reason why, well, before I say this, was it what you expected?
I can't necessarily say it was. Like, if he would have dropped when he was supposed to drop, December or whatever, I think I would have appreciated it more.
I think another reason why, and I saw this about something, it was completely different, and this sounds weird. I saw it about Keenan and Kel. Keenan was only able to thrive, and the reason why you didn't see them together for a long time was because he saw himself only able to thrive if he completely separated his name from him. Like, people thought they was beefing for a long time because he was like, yo, I don't want my name with Kel. I don't want to be seen with him. Don't put my name in no media with him. And I think because we see them together so much as a group, we can't split them up. We don't care about their lives as a separate. So what do we care to hear their solo project? If they're able to separate, and I can go years wondering what the solo life of Offset is like we wonder what the hell Drake's got going on, and we'll find out in that album. We don't care. It's just about them three. When it becomes about them, I think then we might care.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, because we just see them as those three, so we want to hear from the three.
Yeah.
When I can open my magazines, or I can look on this and it's just about Set, or it's just about Set and Cari, or it's just about it's just about Quavo and Sweetie, and it's just about Takeoff, and they just living their lives, I will care about what they got going on as an individual. I think that's my thing on it.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. But like, with me, like I said, I kind of, once he pushed the album back, and we talked about it, like it kind of took a lot out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was excited for Offset to drop back then. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Red Room leaking or whatever.
I think it would have been everybody would have had a much different outlook on the album if he would have dropped the same songs, same content. Yeah. We probably would have had an entire different feel on it.
Yeah, but with that being said, when he took more time, you know, he added things, you know, which we sure of, like the cold verse. They said that was added like at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? So
how do you feel about that? I think it was cool. I don't think it really.
His verse, like, it was.
I think it was. I mean, like.
It wasn't even
Cole's
long.
always gonna produce.
Yeah,
I don't think he fit on that track.
Nah.
I think he sent the verse in, you know, favor.
Yeah, and it's Cole, like, bet.
And Cole's putting in. Cole's doing not a service, but you call it service. But Cole's hopping on everybody's shit right now. It's good promo for him.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. And his verse, like I said, it's not long, but he still killed it.
Yeah, that's what. But my thing was, I was like, I promise, because I was out in L.A. when the album dropped. Yeah. I heard it for the first time. I'm in the shower, so I can't see who's on what. All of a sudden, I'm just hearing this beat, and then Cole come on. I'm like, nigga, this J. Cole.
Yeah, man.
And so I was like, okay.
I had to run it back just to hear my nigga again. But yeah, it's okay.
I already told you my favorite, Lick,
yeah.
Red Room. It's hard. Go ahead.
No, I like Father of Four.
Yeah,
I think that's my favorite.
You got real on it.
Hoppie said Red Room, just in shit. I didn't want. He was like, I think he had said like, you know,
he didn't want to say it.
He didn't want to say it, but yeah,
he had already. If you don't remember, and I was kind of thinking about that, maybe hold off on saying that. Hop, he had already picked that as one of his top 10 songs of 2018. So like, if you look back, his Red Room is on his top 10 of 18.
Yeah.
But I was like, does it mean something to you if the single is the best song on the album, or because it's a part of the album, does that not matter? Because at the end of the day, it's just one song as a part of the album, and he just decided to drop it as a single. But when we hear it for a while, and then we like, damn, you don't have nothing better than the one we heard. Does it make you feel different? I mean, nowadays it's not making me feel as different.
Yeah, I was about to say these days it's different. Back then, you know, people, you had to have a single.
Absolutely. Oh yeah,
you had to push a single. So
because we cared about the radio.
Exactly. So no matter what was on your album, that single better have been fired, and every other single after that better have been fired. These days, you know, people can drop a single, but I think these days when they pick a single, it's more, obviously it's not just for the radio, but it's more letting you know what the album's going to be about, I think. I think that's important.
It is important. It's very important. I think, or I hope a form of radio comes back. Not like, I don't mean like, it don't gotta be FM, AM, stuff like that. It can be digital. It can be in this a part of the new age. I just feel like we need a new format.
Yeah, bro.
It's too much music out. Like there's too much music out. We need a format again, and we can't base it all off of the Billboard 100. We can't. Like, they pick all of it.
Yeah, we need something, like you said, digital, maybe on TV, maybe on social media, you know, we need something.
Imagine if Apple or Spotify or something, you know, they do the radio stations, if they had a real prominent one. They really did top 40, or they really did this, or they really had stations. We need something. We don't. What are the hot songs out, or is it up to you?
Yeah.
What's the top 40, or is it just what's selling the most?
Yeah, it's just what's hot in the streets, what's getting the most streams, clicks.
Shit, that's A Boogie.
Yeah, Post Malone.
I don't hear A Boogie on the radio. I don't hear him on my top playlist.
Yeah, me either.
Well, I hear Look Back at It. That's it.
But he's selling like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker. And he told you, I told you about the rise he was going on, like with younger kids, stuff like that. They want that A Boogie.
It's crazy, bro.
Gunna, Drip or Drown too. Y'all, man, go ahead and get on it. Cause y'all roasted me over it. Alright, I'll take the L. I will take the L. I told Spotify, I told YouTube, I told Twitter, I told IG, I told my Snap, I told my Twitter. Ain't no way in hell Gunna outselling Offset. It just ain't happening. He's like a little brother to him. No way. I'm wrong. I got it.
Boss Up, Drip or Drown.
Yo, Drip or Drown too. What'd he do? Did he do 90? Or
it was like 90. Offset did like 88, 89 ish.
He only outsold him by like 1,000, 1,500, something like that. But yo, Gunna took the W.
And it was well deserved.
Yeah, and he took the W for the album. Oh, before, all right, fuck, my bad. Cause I forgot that I didn't give this opinion. I think I might have gave it to y'all. Lyrically, Offset had the better album. Overall, to me, I feel like Takeoff had the better album.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like riding around in the vehicle. I feel like working out. I feel like every day, like I can rock to Take's album, and that sounds crazy. Because the other two are just held to higher regard, but I found his album the easiest to listen to. I found Offset's lyrically the best, and crazy and it's enough. I found Quavo's the bottom, but yeah, we can back on Gunna.
What was your favorite songs?
Yao Ming for sure.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Fuck. It's one toward the end. Let me see the track list.
Out the Hood, Who You Fooling? Big Shot.
Nah, it's Big Shot. One Call still, and
Yeah,
Yao Ming. Yao Ming, the hottest one on the album to me, for sure.
I wish it was longer. That's
Yeah.
my only thing. One more verse, but yeah, Yao Ming was definitely my favorite off the top.
Those are the type of beats that make me want to listen to hip hop. Like that's when I'm listen. Like when I hear a new album,
Yep.
not specifically that beat, but that kind of like that's what I look for in an engineer. Like, yo, bring me that heat, fam.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Who was it? Turbo on a Yao Ming beat? I don't even remember.
I don't remember. I didn't look it up. You look at producer credits and shit. I don't really.
Shit, they say it on every song. You ain't even got to look at the credits.
It might have been Turbo. Yeah, play that real quick. Probably Turbo. He might not play it. Yeah, money's money too. I just, bro, they still winning. Fine.
I don't even know. My shit finna die anyways. But yeah, bro, that beat's crazy. He dropped the visual for Big Shot when I like Big Shot when he dropped the visual. It made me like it even more. The video was so hard. I don't know, like I really enjoyed the video, but a lot of people obviously you know you should already have listened to the album. Hopefully, it's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks.
Who You Fooling? I know you like the beat on that.
Yeah.
I know you like the beat on. I don't know why.
I don't know why it's one of my favorite ones on it. I don't know why. It's probably, now that I think about it, probably the second craziest on the album.
I like Richard Millie Plain.
Yeah.
They back with Grain.
He had a. That's crazy. I didn't think he was gonna come hard like that. I was like, bro. Did y'all hear episode 23?
You know what I'm saying? We try to tell you what's gonna be on, man.
Yeah, Gunna the truth.
It's just, I know what it is. That Drip season 3 didn't hit you the way it should have.
I didn't finish it.
See, that's why. You're crazy.
Yeah, that's why.
You're crazy.
And I had heard about it even from this time last year, and I heard a lot of it and never finished it. Like
crazy, bro.
Like how many you gotta get to before you get to spinning addiction? I stopped at spinning
13.
Well, I'm damn near done.
Yeah, but you said, okay, Money Don't Change You and Toast Up still like some
I've never
great
heard
song.
that. And of course, and Hop used to piss me off because when we was throwing parties, he always wanted to play the Drip or Drown remix like Hop. Like, I just want to play Drip or Drown though.
Cause he like Yachty.
Bro, what is your deal with this guy? Since you're not on this, I know you'll watch. What's your deal with this guy?
No, you and both.
This nigga gave him, alright.
Nigga said, y'all still on that?
Yes. One of the greatest years of hip hop of all time. And out of the 5, you get to pick from that. Alright, whatever.
Go watch the episode.
But something that I believe y'all did drop the ball.
Okay.
Great album. 2 Chainz rapper go to the league, and I got a lot to say about this. So let's go ahead.
I'm listening. I'm ready.
I love the nigga to death. love the nigga to death. I didn't used to love the nigga to. No, I'm not talking about chains. Didn't used to love the nigga to death. When the fuck LeBron start A&R albums? What?
When LeBron start doing everything that he doing right now?
I thought this was just a cool little promotional stamp for 2 Chainz, so we could go ahead and up some sales.
Nah.
You don't think that he helped? Like, do you think? All right.
Did you watch the interview? Like I told you to.
Yes, I watched the interview.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, don't even talk to me if you didn't watch the interview.
Do you think, knowing what he sold now, that it would be different, much lower, without LeBron James' influence?
No, it would have been the same, because this album.
Hold out, I'ma quit. Hold out real quick, I'ma quit.
What'd you say? Let me make sure I heard you right. You said if LeBron,
if LeBron was not on this shit, you think he would have sold 60? Like he sold 64K first week. You think he's selling 64K without LeBron?
Yeah, with or without LeBron, he's gonna sell the same numbers that he sold on this album. I'm about to tell you why.
Tell me why.
You know, I listened to the album plenty of times because I really enjoyed it.
It was good. It was great.
And then I started looking at, reviews and things like that. And a lot of people, they gave credit for it because it's good songs, but it wasn't trap enough. So people...
It wasn't trap. Maybe that's why...
Bro, when they said it, I said...
I swear, okay, I ain't heard that. Okay.
I understand. I went back and I looked at Pretty Girls. I said...
It ain't 2 Chainz, is it?
I said, oh,
or the traditional.
Yeah, they said this is 2 Chainz. It's not Titty Boy.
It's not Titty Boy. Did he say Titty Boy on that album once?
I don't think he did. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, okay, I'm gonna let you know when I read that.
Hey, fuck you, LeBron.
I said okay, and I went back. I looked at first Pretty Girls, Trapped Out, from top to bottom.
Oh my God.
Then I went back and I looked at everything else. The True Religion, Trapped Out.
Okay,
he was based on the true stories, Trapped Out.
Then both one just
trap.
And like that's what I was saying to y'all. Like, I know this is a studio album. Mm-hmm. We have came a long way from True Religion.
Man, we have. That's Titty Boy.
That's Titty Boy. Pissing in the urinal, Titty Boy.
Yes, sir.
True. And that's why, to me, like, I was like, yo, this is good. It's good. Mm-hmm. He's settled. Like, it's still. I've settled down 2 Chainz.
Yep.
And from the EP that he dropped with the Pretty Girls of Hot Wings, what was it? Or
yeah,
something like that. But I like those tracks. I liked them.
Hot Wings are a girl's best friend.
Hot Wings are a girl's best friend, and the girl's best friend was the one that I liked the most.
Yeah. Hot Wings still went hard though.
I'm liking it. I'm still fucking with it. It's still great music. It's just when we get to comparing again and we get to lining up his albums, y'all lined them up crazily. Yeah, all right. The one that we had an album, we had an episode that did not come out, in which you got one of you guys did call it Chainz's best album.
I hope I didn't say that.
Well, we'll never know. If I say we didn't get it out.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb though and say it was Chef.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what we confirmed he called it. Hoppie. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna sit at number 4. I'm sitting, and I think you said you were sitting at 3. I'm sitting. Boats 1. Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. Boats 2. And then I'm sitting this.
And mine was the first 2 are the same, First Boats, Pretty Girls, and then I put this one third, bro. And I think for me, when I first heard it, I'm just a real fan of rap, so it didn't even dawn on me that this wasn't, I guess, 2 Chainz's normal sound that we're used to. You know what I'm saying? I just heard the good music, the great beats, the great production. I'm like, nigga, this shit hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? I still feel the same way, but now I kind of understand why people are feeling the way that they feel, or maybe he didn't sell as much as people thought he would, and it's just because people weren't expecting this.
And I'm not knocking or anything like that. I respect the artists that realize I'm not out there in that field like that no more. So that's not my life. I can't rap about that shit no more. Yeah. I like that, but that's not to say in the same way like Kanye's not that broke ass nigga in Chicago no more. And even though that's not their fault, I still like those better. So I still gotta rank, like if I'm ranking, I still gotta rank this one below that one.
Yeah, I think as a fan, we're always gonna be like that though. As a fan of music and as a fan of whoever the artist is, we're gonna always go back and be like, it ain't touching this though.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe we drown ourselves out, like, and really suck away our own satisfaction from the music doing that. But I mean, I can't help but doing it.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Because as much as music, when you pick like favoritism, as much as it is about what sounds the best, it's also about, you know, just preference and the time in which music came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that people appeal to music rather than just who produced it and what words were said. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And how it sounds like. Nigga, we talk about all the time, you know what I'm saying, how music puts us in a time, place, or era, or a specific, you know, day or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. We remember everything that was going on at that time.
Yeah, it just
and it made the song better, or the album better.
Yeah, and I've always thought about that. Is that album really, like, I'm not saying this album or any, I'm talking about any album. Is that album really that good, or was it just that good to us because our life was good then, or shit was in place then, or I felt that shit back then, or...
I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of the beauty of it as well, too, though. Like, it's music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta feel music.
It's a time and place for everything, and even for music.
You gotta feel it, man. Like, and that's the thing about this new generation. I don't think they feel or able to feel music like we felt music, nigga.
I think they do, which is why they cling to people like Juice and Trippy and Uzi, because they want to feel angst and hurt and all that shit. You're not that.
You can't, man.
You're not that old yet.
Yeah.
Like,
this music not hitting like music. Not even back, like, nigga, we act like we super old, but we caught both eras. We caught the end.
No, yeah, like, I feel like the middle child. Like, we like the middle child listening to the rap game right now.
Yeah, man.
If you're in between the ages of, I'll say, 20 to 21 to anywhere, I'll probably say 28, 29. Yeah. You a middle child in listening to the rap game, like, because we wasn't the Pac people. We wasn't listening to Pac, Biggie, all that stuff. But we came from growing up on, like I said at the beginning, Ye, Wayne, T.I., Luda, them niggas, and now we're looking at. I'm not trying. Well, I'll throw Drake in that older pot too, because he's probably the last of that. And you can still have the Kendricks, Coles, all that, because they grew up then. But now we have on the other side Uzi, Trippy, Lil Pump, these, like, all
Gunna, Baby, you know what I'm saying?
And these are the people that the people a generation above us, they try to put us here, but we in between both of these. Like, to an old head, we're on that side.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's whatever.
Y'all niggas don't hear music like we hear music, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got the best of both. We can enjoy it. Now I say that. I think that's what I like. We can enjoy that new age shit to an extent, and still know the depths of hip hop, like the what it's supposed to be like, or what it was.
I think that's great too. I think you worded that perfectly. Like, being able to enjoy it. Like, we understand that this ain't necessarily the best, and we talked about it, you know.
Just having fun. Like, back then they had, like, they didn't understand, maybe because these guys are like on drugs and shit like that, but they had 2 Live Crew. Yeah. They had Kid and Play. They had those guys that they knew weren't gonna be the greatest rappers of all time, but they had the music that you went out to the party for.
Yep.
Like, and that's the guys that we listen to. We enjoy the fun they bring, but we also know the guys is in that shit because they feel it. Like,
like the names, you know.
Yeah, like Kendrick Cole, like Drake, those guys. Not to say that these guys that are working now won't turn into those guys, but they're still young. I don't know. We have a whole lot more. You wanna talk about you wanna talk about this shit Future pulled last week?
Yeah, but one more thing about Gunna and Offset, bro. These ugly ass album covers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like, oh my god. I know y'all had to feel the same way, man. Like,
oh my gosh, like
horrible. And we remember us talking. We was like, bro, Offset, for you to push your album back, why is everything not in line perfect? Because
this is my thing. He probably knew he was gonna. No, oh my gosh, bro. He already had Red Room drop. This is my thing. If you had all of this lined up to drop an album already on December the 14th, how did you not have a cover yet?
He must didn't have one.
That's what I'm saying, because if from December to February,
right, bro,
that's all we had.
He did this the week. The album came out Friday. He did this shit Monday. He had to.
I still need to find the symbolism of this.
There's none.
I mean, there's some matron African in the back.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what's the correlation to him in it?
I wish I had an answer for you, bro.
Man, I do understand. Culture's young. She gets cranky. She couldn't stand the sets long enough. They had to Photoshop her in.
He could have just left her out.
He wouldn't make him a father of four.
First song, he come out talking about all four of your kids. We know. And then, because this was the first time that they showed the baby.
Ever. It's the first time we ever seen a baby.
And it's just like, that's horrible. If you think about the way, I don't even want to talk about it. You think about the way that Kim and Kanye had they rollouts when they was having their babies when they first showed North and they first showed Saint. It's always, Kim is just, how she is, but it's always
a little Instagram picture or something like. Oh, that's just.
It's grand. It's a grand interest, and it shakes up the world.
Cari and Trav did the same thing.
It shakes up social media. You know what I'm saying? We was like, bro, this shit horrible.
This is not how we wanted to see it.
No,
I was expecting, obviously, a picture from Cardi B.
Yeah. It should have been Cardi.
And I saw an interview, and I was like, wait, we haven't seen Culture yet? And then they were like, no. Offset was like, no. First time was on my album.
And then they started showing it. They started showing it right after that. On like Twitter and stuff.
But yeah, I don't like this one at all. I don't like Gunnas.
Yeah, bro, I get the drip.
That don't get the drip. He's submerged.
No, I'm saying, like, I get his drip, everything, but that sucks.
It's backwards.
This sucks.
He's not dripping.
What he doing?
He's drowning.
Drowning? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I said he's drowning. Is the umbrella to keep from?
Like his flotation device? Goddamn. I don't know.
My God.
Horrible.
And the thing is, the way, like, when they finally came out and showed how it was real, it looked like it cost a lot of money.
It just looked like you could have went a totally different direction.
We spent a lot of money on this. Bro, you saw the set, like, when they was filming. It did not look like it cost a lot.
It did. He had on an expensive outfit, first off.
The whole set looked expensive as fuck.
Everything, the equipment looked super expensive.
Were there fish in this water?
It's Photoshop. Money. All that, yeah. The money, I guess, is real, but like everything in the background, like those women, it's Photoshop.
Oh yeah. I saw just him in the water.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
and when I saw it, he wasn't under the water yet, but
yeah, it sucks, man. Like, as great as your album is, like, to me, if I'm an artist, like, that's the cover art is just as important. I don't want it
remembered by a bad. Because I remember people buy that album. I remember by the cover art. All albums I remember by the cover art.
Yep.
If it's memorable, I know the cover art.
Yep.
All of these, I close my eyes. I'll tell you exactly what's on the cover of all of these hoes.
Yep.
Or if you say the name,
I'll tell you exactly what they look like. And that's the beauty of. That's how it's supposed to be, bro.
Yachty said that. What was that song? It was like Summer 16. He was like, niggas don't care about cover art no more. Well, I forgot. Yachty does care about cover art. That's why I fuck with Yachty.
Yeah, it should be clean.
Yeah, Yachty does good cover art. Juice had Juice's album, great cover art on that last his album that just dropped.
Yeah, that look like a video game.
On me.
Like a PlayStation 2 game.
Shit, PlayStation 1.
For real.
Melly just played Not Guilty.
For real?
Played Not Guilty.
Bro, it's crazy because I was just listening to this song earlier. That Murder on My Mind just sounds so good, man. For it to be so old.
Everything is full circle.
Yeah, he's done.
Think about the track with Kanye.
I ain't heard it. But
if they're able to use his music as what's it called?
I don't know the word, but
fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a rap, dude.
Goddamn.
His entire all right. You know how I'm gonna just keep using people we said before. Uzi's or Juice thrives off the sadness in his career. Like everybody has a gimmick.
Yeah.
YNW Melly's gimmick is having multiple personalities. One that's
Shout
a good
out
guy
Melvin.
and the other that's a demon murderer.
Shout out Melvin.
That's not good. He called himself a murderer in his songs.
I got murder on my mind.
And I love it.
I know. I got murder on my mind.
Yellow tape around his body. It's a fucking homicide.
You can tell he was feeling that because it was in the back of his mind.
No, nigga.
Nah, the song.
It was in the back of his car.
That nigga shot out his own windows. Stager. But the song, obviously, the song came out way before.
Let's not bring the song into it.
But that's not to say, like you said, that they cannot use his lyrics against him. We would just have to wait and see.
His new album that came out after the murder is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he
that's
calls
what I
himself
mean.
a murderer. Man, and then he was in I think he was in a Genius interview or somebody, and they passed by that lyric, and he was like, "Nah, let people murderer." What do you mean? But he talked to Ben. His interviews don't make it look good.
Yeah, crazy.
It actually makes it look the opposite of good. Bad.
Makes you look crazy, dude. Yeah, there's no hope for him though. I know you, and I know that hurts your soul,
Bruh, like that man made good music. Like, who?
Nope. Ain't nothing you can say. I know you searching for the words.
There's
no, you can say
you can't get off on that.
murder on my mind.
Like, what is the instance in which he can get off?
Nothing.
I saw that. Have you seen that fake ass lawyer that's always talking about like 6ix9ine case?
Yeah.
He not that I believe any of the shit he says, but he said that he looked into Melly's case, and he said that the evidence, or he said that nothing that the police have on Melly is solid, and that he should plead not guilty.
Well, I mean, that's everybody going in, right? Like, obviously, but we'll see. I don't believe none of that shit. Until everything that's been coming out with him, bro, seems.
I got the Arthur hands down here, nigga.
Everything that has come out with him, bro, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know what I mean? Like, the whole shit with his partners, bro. Like I said, like him staging.
His best friends, dude, and bro, it has to be somewhat obvious. If the police know the entire deal they have, like if the police, they already know the whole scenario. Like, there's nothing to. They were like, all right, they faked the shit. They shot out the back window. They said as soon as they pulled up to the hospital, they knew that it was. Yeah, they knew that it wasn't the way they said it was.
And that's crazy to me because I wonder, it was probably where the people was hit, where they was hit.
Yeah,
at.
yeah. If
If it was a drive-by, you know what I'm saying?
Do niggas not know that forensics exist?
Like, come on, cuz. No,
they know
you
the
don't
angle
know.
they hit you at. They know
Yeah.
how you gotta be for them to hit your thing.
Yeah,
they know
bro.
what gotta happen for the car to be shot out, like for the window to be shot out when you shooting it.
Come on, G. This is like elementary. You know what I'm saying? Like, murder ain't even on my mind. I could have told you that, nigga. Like, what?
Y'all couldn't have got the niggas in the back of the car and then shot them. These niggas shot him, put him in the car, shot out the car.
And then drove him to the hospital. Yeah, bro. Scary, sketchy. That multiple personality shit, real.
Where the fuck in Florida do you have time to take to take care of all of this? If this we would be done in minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas probably just used to gunshots and stuff like that.
We would be arrested in minutes.
Bro, man, we would have to literally flee this whole nigga.
We would have to flee town, nigga.
Nigga, flee the country. What you mean?
Yeah. We'd have to get to Florida.
For real.
You gotta get to Florida and shit like that. And the last murder he did was a police officer. Yeah. Ain't no out on that one.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you right. Ain't no out on that one. Even if he were to get out on his best friends, there's no out on that one.
Oh, sorry. Ain't no coming back.
Did you hear in one of his songs he said that he spent his last on an ounce and then the police found it and he made his grandma take the charge? I spent my last on an ounce and the police found it. My grandma took the charge. I was so astounded.
I can't talk about this nigga no more.
All right, bro. Last thing I wanna cover before we get out. Dolph. Man, ever since he said he signed that deal. Oh fuck! Stop. We ain't talked about Kels, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like I'm on his side because I'm definitely not on his side. Kels is 2-0.
Sheesh.
Kels is undefeated at the moment.
Yeah.
We need to defeat this nigga.
He was just released. You seen that?
Another bitch paid $161,000. It's probably one of them girls that he got brainwashed, just taking his money out of his account, paying.
Some, I don't know. But you see the interview when he got out and he like spoke real quick. You see that crackhead?
Oh my God!
Please touch my hand.
Please touch me, God. Oh my God, bro! Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. I just touched R. Kelly, Robert.
It's a Boondocks episode, bro.
Are you fully aware the extent to which niggas love R. Kelly? I've been saying it for months and years, fam.
Yeah, bro, for years. That shit don't make you like kind of like what the fuck is going on?
Did you see the Gayle interview?
Yeah, he was going nuts.
The thing is, like, before I got in my bag, I was sitting there, and before I was thinking about the fact he had a video. I'm listening. I'm like, damn, what if they ruining this man's career and he ain't doing? Oh my God! I was like, these niggas got a video. Stop! Stop! There's bitches in that house.
Right.
But bro, that's crazy. What a liar. And the thing is, I saw him like when he was breaking down in tears and shit. He wouldn't cry. Mm-hmm. He was just doing that like the TV cry thing.
Yeah, and he wouldn't answer her questions really.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? Giving her the runaround. She said, "So do you like underage women?" He said, "I like all women."
Like
she was like, "Okay,
Kelly, you're trying to defend yourself right now."
Yeah.
You remember the old interview? He did the same thing.
Yeah. When you say,
like, "Do you like underage women?" What do you mean by underage? No, nigga, that's not what we supposed to say right now. You're trying to save yourself. If my earphones fall out one more time.
I know, bro. He said, "So do you like teenagers?" He said, "When you say teenage,
like,
how old are you talking?" What you mean?
Like, nigga, this is your grand opportunity to say no.
Even if later on it come out that yeah.
Like,
okay.
nigga, clear your name, my guy.
No.
And this nigga said, I like all women.
I said, oh my God.
Nigga.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't care. Like, keep making yourself look stupid. I want him to go to jail.
Yeah.
Sadly.
He need to.
It sound bad. I don't, like, even with the counts, I think he'll dodge the pen.
Ooh.
I think he got 10 counts, bro. And I know they got Bill. I think he'll dodge the pen, bro.
You said what?
I think he'll dodge the pen. Okay,
this is my thing. The only reason why I can't really say that is because if they got a video, new video, he's not dodging that.
All right, but my thing is, all right, do you remember the whole video?
Yeah.
If it's anything like the whole video, they'll get to throw it out.
But have you not heard what they said about this one?
That his voice and shit is on it. That he's calling himself a 14-year-old.
They can tell it's him.
Okay, if we can get the video signed, sealed, delivered, that's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yes. If we can't get the video, I say he'll dodge it again, unfortunately.
Oh, it's crazy.
And those girls that he got brainwashed is only gonna make it better for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because them hoes will get on the stand and clear his name any day.
Do you see the interview with them? That is
bro,
so
that
weird,
sad,
bro.
That
It is weird.
For a parent, bro. Like, I'm not a parent, but think about being a parent. That shit's sad, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
it's sickening.
They gone, bro. Like,
It's sickening, bro.
And now I will say, I do believe up until this big turnaround and things, my parents was taking some money from R. Kelly.
Yeah.
They was taking some money to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But now they see the opportunity to get them back. So, but
and they kids are grown, you know, so like
they don't even want that shit no more.
Yeah, they not really tripping.
Now one of them girls, they got back. I saw that. Did you see the whole Surviving R. Kelly thing?
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls got saved. You know, I'm glad for her. But man, them girls lost in the world now. It's wild. But hey, I hope he doesn't dodge it. I think he'll dodge it, but unless they secure that video.
Just gotta wait and see, man.
Hey, we talked about a lot. I hope we recapped enough for 3 fucking weeks. Y'all should be fucking satisfied with the Kobe episode.
Yeah, man, 2-4.
I don't know who's 25, but hopefully we don't have an A Rivers. Hopefully we don't have an A Rivers episode unless it's Clippers A Rivers.
Nah, dude, nigga.
On me, I need Winter Park A Rivers.
Ooh, sheesh.
Yeah, fam.
That's a dog.
But yeah, make sure y'all comment and subscribe and like and rocking with us. It's been episode 24, man. It's your boy Roderick.
Your boy Young Cari.
Yeah, man. We out.